Northern Illinois taking on Western Michigan. We've got a pick 'em here pretty much, 50 the total in this game. Total's being bet down, and I'll tell you what, with what I've seen out of the Northern Illinois offense without Lombardi, particularly last week, again, he was a late absence, which hurt against Central Michigan. And I know they got to 22 points. They did finally start moving the football in the second half. I think part of that, though, was Central Michigan coasting with a big lead. But, this Italian stallion here, Nevin Cremascoli at quarterback for Northern Illinois was not good. 13 of 33, 158 passing yards. Thank goodness they ran the football well. Harrison Whaley had 136 rushing yards for Northern Illinois, but defense could not stop Central, and they lose 35-22. That's now without Rocky Lombardi on the field, 0-2 straight up, 0-2 against the spread for Northern Illinois in their last two games. So that tells you how important that quarterback is for Northern Illinois. Some teams can survive the starting quarterback being out. The next guy, it's plug and play. He can get the job done. Not Northern Illinois, not what I've seen here in the last two games. So it's difficult to want to back this team. But the money's coming in on Western Michigan because, like I say, I think people have soured on the Northern Illinois offense without Lombardi. But can you trust Western Michigan here? I mean, they've lost 3 of their last 4. They did have a win against Miami a couple weeks ago, 16-10. They couldn't get anything going offensively, just putrid, 13-9, lost to Bowling Green on a weeknight game last week. Trayson Bourget, the quarterback, not very good. Trayson Bourget, a performance you want to forget as far as I'm concerned. Not very good in that game against Bowling Green last week. No offense to speak of. I think the side is dicey here in this game. I know that game snuck over the total with Central, and I was lucky to get the over there. I did bet it, thinking Lombardi would play, and I was worried in that first half, but it just snuck over the total with a bunch of points late in that game. I'd be reluctant to come back to an over here with Northern Illinois, even though they've been a huge over machine. Let's remember the games before that stayed under, including one of them without Rocky Lombardi. And then you look at Western Michigan. It's difficult to bet this team over the total right now. They're not scoring points. 5 of their last 6 games have gone under. This is one of those games where I can understand why they're betting a MAC game under the total, 52 down to 50. Hard to trust either offense. What do you think here, Conor Mack?
Yeah, I think this one could be ugly. I mean, I guess I don't know if Rocky Lombardi plays. I don't know if he's coming back. I just don't know. I mean, he should have been back 2 weeks ago.
This is a recording. We say this every week. We don't know if he's going to play, and that's the honest truth of it.
And I've heard nothing really about that from anywhere. I don't know that he's coming back. I don't freaking know. Someone knows Rocky Lombardi. Fill me in. Fill us all in. So yeah, if he's not in, I don't want Northern Illinois. They've been competitive a little bit at times. The Ohio game was 24-17. But, man, this is ugly. 2 quarterbacks that aren't good. Jack, the Salopek, it's been horrible. I think he's been one of the worst, in the MAC. I mean, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. I shocked he had 7. I thought he had 5. 10 picks. He's been awful all year long. This Western team just hasn't been very good. As a pick 'em, I don't want anything. But, yeah, I'd be on the under here. I think this might be a little bit too high. With these 2 quarterbacks, no Lombardi, give me the under.